starts now with a breaking news alert.
A tragic end to the search for a missing 2-year-old, Wynter Cole Smith. Detroit police find her body in an alley on the city's east side. The toddler was abducted from her Lansing home Sunday night after investigators say her mother's ex-boyfriend took the little girl. Police took him into custody in St. Clair Shores in the early hours Monday morning. There was no sign of Wynter, and he refused to tell police where she was. Then, late tonight, Lansing police confirmed the discovery.
Right now, our hearts are with the family of Wynter Cole Smith. We saw a community show endless amount of support and assistance in help finding Wynter, and now we need the same support and love for the family as they grieve. This is not the outcome anyone had hoped for.
I'm Mara McDonald is live on Detroit's east side tonight. Mara, the alleged kidnapper is not talking, but his phone data sure tells a story.
Karen, exactly. Sources are telling us that it is the data dump from that phone that has essentially been quarterbacking all of law enforcement's efforts across the state as they look for Wynter. In essence, they are looking in all the spots where his phone shows he was there for more than a few minutes. This spot here on the east side is one of them. Before Wynter's body was discovered, federal agents had been out here for hours. Trice's phone data showed he spent more time in this area near 94 and Van Dyke. So they got out and walked it in a grid pattern looking for Wynter. They found her in an alley shortly before 7 o'clock tonight.
This is not the outcome we were hoping for. And our hearts go out to Wynter's family.
The little girl's body had been dumped. Both Detroit officers and federal agents have now been out here for hours processing the scene.
Our evidence response team is currently processing the scene. Our best people are back there to do what is necessary to be as respectful as possible to Wynter and her family. This will be a thorough and deliberate crime scene investigation. It will take time to carefully collect evidence that we need to help bring the person responsible to justice.
Back here alive tonight, Trice remains in custody at this point. He has already been charged with multiple charges for attacking or allegedly attacking and stabbing Wynter's mother. We're live on Detroit's east side tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Mara, I know it's early in the investigation. They may not be sharing much information. Do we know anything in terms of anything they may have collected, or perhaps how many hours they still are going to be there tonight?
They've been out here for several, Karen, so they found her right before 7 o'clock. Right now, it's 11 o'clock. They show no signs of slowing down. And I will say this about what this crime scene looks like, and I don't know if everybody at home gets a true sense of the totality of it. This spans at least 4 streets. It's a huge area that the FBI and DPD has blocked off. So they're not just looking in the alley, they're looking in the entire immediate area for everything and anything. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Mara.
Let's move in to charge Rashad Trice with kidnapping. And now details show how 2-year-old Wynter Cole Smith was killed. This is family comes to the alley where her body was discovered and vows to help other children in Wynter's name and memory. It tops our news tonight at 11. Glad you're with us. I'm Devin Skillian.
I'm Kimberly Gill. Federal prosecutors are leveling new kidnapping charges against Trice. And because these are federal and not state charges, it means if convicted, the death penalty is indeed on the table.
Mara McDonald is live downtown at the federal courthouse. Mara, the FBI says, sadly, she was strangled to death.
That's right, Devin. And in their very detailed complaint that they submitted to the court, it shows this, that she was strangled to death with a pink cell phone cord, part of which was found on her in that alley, the other part in the car Trice was driving. The vigil began where Wynter's body was discovered, a private moment for her parents, both mother and father, who were in attendance but did not want to speak or be identified. Her paternal grandmother telling us they've read the charges, and it's hard to fathom.
How can you attack a 2-year-old? Like, how can a grown man attack? I can't process that, and that's going to take time. And so the family is, I know for me, I can speak for me. I'm looking for mental health.
The feds say this all started Sunday when Trice was in Lansing in a brutal, violent fight with Wynter's mother over money. Wynter's not his child, but he has a 1-year-old son with her. When she ran for help, the FBI says Trice grabbed the little girl, leaving his own son behind, and took off, driving to Metro Detroit, where he strangled her with a pink cell phone cord and dumped her body. Longtime community activists like Teferi Brent vented the rage so many feel.
He was sane enough to not kill his own baby. He didn't kill his own baby, but he took the baby of the other brothers and took the baby of his sister to create indefinite harm to that sister.
Back here live, you heard from Wynter's grandmother. You know, she owns a digital entrepreneur company. She learned how to code a long time ago, and she says that she's going to start a scholarship up in Wynter's name to teach other children, you know, more than just basic computer literacy to, you know, lead them on to better lives. Meanwhile, a vigil is planned in Lansing or Wynter tomorrow, and the family is still working on her funeral arrangements. We're live downtown tonight at the federal courthouse. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
So heartbreaking. Okay, Mara, thank you. Well, Karen Drew is working on another angle of this story for Monday's newscasts.
Her investigation giving us an inside view of the manhunt and the arrest of Rashad Trice.
It's the video everyone will be talking about.
He just tried to swerve at his car.
Only on Local 4, the chase to find Wynter Smith.
Hands up! This is the vehicle.
Watch for yourself how police track down the suspect. The search of the car.
Where's the baby?
Exclusive video, a Local 4 investigation, Monday at 5.
I go to rest my